It's a beautiful day for softball deep in the heart of Arkansas, live from Majestic Park in beautiful Hot Springs National Park, Arkansas. This is National Park College Nighthawk softball on the Nighthawk Network, your official home for Nighthawk athletics. I'm Mark Oliver with National Park College. Glad to have you with us today on a beautiful Tuesday here in the Spa City Hot Springs. Today, National Park College Nighthawk softball takes the field for a doubleheader in fall exhibition play against the Red Wolves of Arkansas State University. The Red Wolves club team making the trip down from Northeast Arkansas, Jonesboro to be exact, to take on NPC in a little bit of what's turned into an in-state rivalry in fall ball, and we're excited to bring it your way here on the Nighthawk Network. And, of course, how we do things here on the Nighthawk Network. Let us know where you're watching from and who you're excited to see. We'd love to give you some love on the broadcast today. It does not matter which team you are rooting for. We're just happy that you're spending your Tuesday with us. Macy Graves takes the hill for National Park College as she goes to battle against the top of the order for the Red Wolves to start Game 1 of our doubleheader. Today, leading things off, Renata Tovar, the shortstop for the Red Wolves, as we get set to start today's action here in Hot Springs. Macy Graves, a second-year Nighthawk, hailing from Texas. Now one of the sophomore leaders for this squad, led by Coach Dory Cormier, former Nighthawk assistant turned head Nighthawk, as the new era begins here in Nighthawk softball. And this is a squad that has many attainable goals going into this season. First, fueled by a very stout returning sophomore class. They're not only hoping to win games, they're looking to take home the first Region 2 title in program history. Count is 1-1 on the leadoff hitter, Renata Tovar, the shortstop. Graves has the one she wants from her battery mate, Ella Cross. That one nearly hits the batter, gets away on the inside. It's 2-1. Graves returns to the circle, ready to rock for the Nighthawks. Pitch on its way, and it's right down the middle. Fastball on the sweet spot brings the count even, 2-2 on Tovar. Graves has the one she wants. Cross gets set behind the plate. 2-2 pitch on its way, bouncing in the dirt. This count goes full on the leadoff hitter. Cross getting the call from the Nighthawk dugout. Delivering it to her pitcher. Payoff pitch on its way. Strike three, got her looking. Macy Graves begins the day with a huge strikeout against the leadoff hitter Tovar. There's one out in the top of the first. Next up for the Red Wolves, second baseman, number 4, Avery Perry. Great start so far for Graves out in the circle. Corner infield playing in just in case here as Perry takes ball one low. Count is 1-0 on Perry. There's a connection. Back to the pitcher. Ricochets off Graves. She picks it up, throws to first. Play is made. Emma Sowell digs it out. 2 outs here in the top of the first inning. A rocket ricochets off the pitcher, and Graves looks like she's okay. They will take a look at her just to be sure. Here comes Coach Dory Cormier to take a look at the sophomore hurler. So meeting in the circle to take a look at Macy Graves, and Macy's going to stay in after a scary sight there on the comebacker to the pitcher. There will be 2 outs in the inning here in the top of the first. They're going to give her a minute, get a couple of warm-up pitches here, and get back into the swing of things. Hot start defensively so far for NPC in this one. And Graves says she's ready to go. Next up for the Red Wolves, number 7, the center fielder, Shemaya Moy. Moy batting in from the right-hand side, looking to be the first base runner in this ball game. Graves' first pitch down the middle. There's a liner into the gap. That's going to go into right center field. The Nighthawks will quickly scoop it up and throw it in. Kira Burkhart able to grab it and throw it back in. It's a 2-out single for the Red Wolves. Runner on first, 2 outs in the inning. Here comes Bree Garriga. Garriga, the third baseman for Arkansas State University, steps in. Cross gets the sign from the dugout. Graves has the one she wants. First pitch on its way high in the zone. Cross able to block it. And no advance from the runner here, 1-0. Back into the box is Garriga. The 1-0 offering. Slung, foul down the third base line. That'll bring the count even, 1 apiece. NPC trying to get kind of a potential jam here. 2 outs and a runner on first. A high five coming in from Hadley James. And some words of encouragement for the Nighthawk pitcher, Macy Graves. Count even, 2 away. Here's the pitch down to the dirt, induces the swing. On an off-speed option from Macy Graves, there's now 2 strikes on the hitter. Garriga trying to win the battle as she re-enters the batter's box. NPC 1 strike away from taking this to the bottom of the first. Graves has the one she wants. 1-2 on its way, fouled away. Off-speed pitch, Garriga unable to get in front of it. But she'll stay alive. A big at-bat here for the Red Wolves in the top of the first. Nighthawk catcher Ella Cross gets the call. 1-2 pitch on its way down to the dirt. And the throw down to first. That'll be the out there. 3 up, 3 down for the Red Wolves here in the top of the first. We'll go to the bottom of the inning. Nighthawks come to bat when we come back right here on the Nighthawk Network.
Hot Springs was built on water and built to be enjoyed. Hot Springs, Arkansas. Soak it up.
What does it mean to be taken care of? And to know that the people around you are taken care of too? What does it feel like to trust that you'll be able to get health care, to prevent illness, and to help you heal? Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield has been taking care of Arkansans for more than 75 years, providing health insurance and peace of mind, so you and the ones you love can live your best life your whole life long. Take good care, Arkansas.
Back at the ballpark, bottom of the first inning, NPC coming to bat. They'll face off against Allie Goodwin in the circle for Arkansas State University. What a beautiful day for softball deep in the heart of Arkansas. We are back. It's our first time this fall getting to see NPC softball in action. Coach Cormier's squad have been truly road warriors this fall campaign. And this is your one and only home sneak peek of Nighthawk softball this fall. So we're making a party out of it today. Regular season begins toward the end of January, and we could not be more excited for this year's squad. Leading things off for the ladies in black and blue today, a freshman outfielder from Bentonville, Arkansas, Kira Burkhart joins Nighthawk Nation this season, and she swings a mean bat, earning her way all the way up to the top spot of the lineup. We'll see Burkhart and a couple familiar faces as well this inning. Paige Attaway and Macy Graves also due up in the bottom of the first inning. They face off against Goodwin, looking to light up the scoreboard for the first time in this one. First pitch into Burkhart. That will be called strike one on the no swing. And the hitter's behind in the count early. Burkhart, the lefty, gets set back in the box, swings and chops that one away foul down the third base line. And quickly down in the count, 0-2. Burkhart into the box. Count against her, 0-2. She'll show bunt, pulls back, gets ready to smack. She'll let that one sail for ball one. A good eye by Burkhart, the center fielder, who made a great defensive play already in this one. Showing bunt once again, pulling back, ready to go, fires a foul ball away. Burkhart continuing to be aggressive in the box for the Nighthawks. Trying to win this battle with a 1-2 count on her. Standing at the back of the batter's box, showing bunt, pulling back. Burkhart fires that one, a pop-up out towards left field, and coming in and making the catch of the Red Wolves. Maynard coming to the plate. Graves has been an absolute showstopper at the plate this fall, leading the team in hits with 15, has 5 doubles, 14 RBI, 11 runs scored. She's been hit 4 times, and is also tied for the team lead in stolen bases with 7. Count is 0-1 on Graves. Graves gets the green light to swing away. No one on, 2 down. Pitch on its way from Goodwin. A deep shot out toward left field, gone! Graves is going to touch them all for National Park College. The Nighthawks will strike first. (1-0) NPC, no doubt about it. After it left the bat, a huge home run for Graves. A 2-out bomb over the left field wall. That brings up the designated player, number 16, Caitlin Moreno. Moreno, a newcomer from Louisville, Texas, formerly of Louisville High School. Takes strike one right down the middle on a good answer by Goodwin. 0-1, a swing and a miss. Just behind the pitch there, 0-2 on Moreno. There's a foul ball, popped up off the screen. And this at-bat will continue. Nighthawk baseball closing up shop over at practice just next door at Babe Ruth Field. You see them all inside the bullpen over the wall. Cheering on Nighthawk softball. Love to see that camaraderie. Truly is a family here at National Park College. Count remains 0-2 on Moreno. Trying to keep the inning going here in the first. On its way, another deep drive. Out toward left field. Gone! Back-to-back jacks for the Nighthawks, who started off strong early here in game one. Moreno gets the Nighthawk chain. Back-to-back home runs in the first. Graves and Moreno go yard. Next up for NPC, second-year Nighthawk, Alexis Ortego. And it may have taken a couple of outs to get those bats heated up. But they're alive and well here in Nighthawk country today. Meeting in the circle for Arkansas State University. Here's Ortego. First pitch to Alexis, swing and a miss. The fifth Nighthawk batter of the first inning. Ortego playing left field today for the Nighthawks. 0-1 on its way. Drops too low in the dirt. That'll bring it even, one apiece. Goodwin has the one she wants, fires away, out of the way, and that'll be ball 2. A slight breeze blowing in behind home plate. Ortego's going to take a strike up and in. Count even on the Nighthawk left fielder, Alexis Ortego, 2-2. Two's on the board with 2 outs, no one on. 2 home runs has been the difference here. Ortego gets a piece of it. She continues to battle in the box for the Nighthawks. Goodwin's 2-2. Too high. This count is full. Should Ortego reach, it's the hard-hitting Emma Sowell waiting in the wings for NPC. The count is full with 2 outs. Payoff pitch on its way, a liner into right field. Ortego's going to turn on the Jets, head to second. She squeezes a double out of it. Another 2-out extra base hit for NPC. The inning continues. 3 hits in a row for Coach Dory Cormier's Nighthawks. Next up, Emma Sowell. Sowell batting a whopping .371 this fall with 5 doubles. She loves batting with runners in scoring position. First pitch to Sowell. Curves just out of the way, ball 1. Goodwin checks her wrist guard for the pitch. 1-0 delivery on its way, and it slightly curves away, just catching the corner of the plate for a called strike 1. Sowell, another one of those newcomers to Nighthawk Nation, formerly of Conway, Arkansas. Ball gets away from the catcher, and Ortego slides in over at third. 2 balls, 1 strike on Sowell. The former Valonia Lady Eagle stepping into the box. Goodwin's next pitch called, strike 2. Hung there right around the knees, well placed, gets the call. It's 2-2. Sowell looking to connect here. Pitch on its way, deep drive, left field that stays in the yard. The catch is made. The Nighthawks are retired here in the bottom of the first inning, but not before back-to-back home runs puts NPC on the board. Nighthawks lead it 2-0. We go to the second here at Majestic Park in Hot Springs.
The Arkansas Travelers Youth Foundation is the official public charity for the Arkansas Travelers. The Travs Youth Foundation helps kids get outside and play ball by breaking down barriers to participation. With rising costs and limited local opportunities, the obstacles are huge. The ATYF provides grants, college scholarships, and dozens of free community events designed to inspire the love of sports in the next generation. Visit Travs.com under the Community tab to find out how you can help donate, volunteer, and request aid.
Baseball is how I rise above alcohol and drugs.
A lot of love for Nighthawk softball here on a Tuesday afternoon. The stands are pretty much full here at Majestic Park today. I'm Mark Oliver with National Park College. Glad to have you with us for today's broadcast. Macy Graves returns to the hill for Nighthawk Nation. And after delivering a home run, also Caitlin Moreno going yard. 2-0 NPC in this one. Glad to have you with us on the broadcast. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're excited to see. We've got some former Nighthawks in the house today. And, of course, everybody's favorite ballpark pups are here in attendance as well. 5, 6, and 7 hitters due up for A-State. So we go to the second inning. Bryn Davis, the catcher, is the hitter against Graves here. First pitch on its way, dropping just below the knees. Ball 1. We'll see Davis, Allie Goodwin, and Jesse Latham due up here in the second inning. 1-0 from Graves on its way. There's a connection over to the shortstop. Backhand. Catch made. Householder throws to first. Plays made. Sowell records the first out of the inning. Great grab over at shortstop by the returner, Jordan Householder. 1 down in the second. Next up, it's the pitcher, Allie Goodwin. The Red Wolf hurler takes a moment to collect herself, jumps into the batter's box, ready to try to cut into the deficit against the home team, NPC. First pitch from Graves on its way, a little bit high, taken, ball 1. Cross gives a sign to Graves, pitch on its way, and it dies right at the knees. A well-placed curveball from Graves. That evens it up 1-1. There's a connection. Hard hit ground ball off the second baseman, D'Lo. Delaney Lloyd can't field it, and that will result in a base runner for the Red Wolves. They're second in the ball game here. Goodwin will reach. That'll bring up the potential tying run here in Jesse Latham, the right fielder. There will be a pinch runner coming out for the pitcher, Goodwin. Stepping in is Latham. 1 out, 1 on. Pitch on its way, high near the shoulders, gets the call, strike 1. Graves gets the call, winds, fires, and induces a swinging strike on the outer edge of the plate. It's 0-2 on Latham. Graves toes the rubber inside the circle, looking determined. Count in favor of the pitcher, 0-2 on its way, and it's fouled away. Latham staying alive in the box. Third baseman Hadley James playing in for the Nighthawks. Ready to grab a slow roller down the line if it comes her way. Count is 0-2. Graves fires, swing and a miss, strike 3. The third K of the day for Macy Graves. There's 2 outs in the inning. With 2 down, that brings up first baseman Kylie Hodge. Hodge batting on the left-hand side for Arkansas State University. First pitch, a swing and a miss. Hodge taking a moment to collect herself back into the batter's box. Graves ready to rock in the circle. Count is 0-1 with a runner on first, Allie Goodwin. Curveball strike. Macy Graves hits the sweet spot. 1 strike away from straining another runner. 2 strikes on the hitter, the first baseman, Kylie Hodge. The number 8 hitter in the Red Wolves lineup. Back to the pitcher on a comebacker. The throw to first. Sowell makes the play. The Red Wolves strand 1. We go to the bottom of the inning where the Nighthawks lead 2-0. Coming to bat next, right here on the Nighthawk Network.
What does it mean to be taken care of? And to know that the people around you are taken care of too. What does it feel like to trust that you'll be able to get health care, to prevent illness, and to help you heal? Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield has been taking care of Arkansans for more than 75 years, providing health insurance and peace of mind, so you and the ones you love can live your best life your whole life long. Take good care, Arkansas.
Basketball is what I rise above alcohol and drugs.
Seven, 8, and 9 hitters do it for the Nighthawks as we go to the bottom of the second inning. Hadley James, Ella Cross, and Jordan Householder face off against Allie Goodwin in the circle for Arkansas State University. Big story, big first inning. Macy Graves and Caitlin Morena going back-to-back with homers over the left field wall. NPC leading 2-0 here in Game 1 of our doubleheader today. Hadley James, the third baseman for Nighthawk Nation. Joining NPC from Northwest Arkansas, the freshman, a former Springdale High School Bulldog. First pitch from Goodwin, on its way, and it hangs too high, near the shoulders, ball 1. Good eye by James here as she's cheered on by her head coach, Dory Cormier, down the third base line. 1-0 on James, who takes one down in the dirt. Tough start to this at-bat in the circle for Allie Goodwin, the hurler. Trying to keep this just a 2-score deficit for the Red Wolves. Pitch on its way up and in. And no call, it's a ball, 3-0. So now Hadley James threatening to walk. She's been rather patient here in this at-bat. Goodwin going to try to get it right down the middle for the strike call. She does. Still no swing here from James. And now we'll see the third baseman get the green light and go into attack here. 3-1 on Hadley James. Goodwin takes to the rubber at the ready. 3-1, and there's a smack over to second base. Fielded on the one-hopper. Throw to first. One away here in the bottom of the second inning. James retired. 4-3. That brings up Nighthawk catcher Ella Cross. Another sophomore sensation returner to this squad. Cross, formerly of Monroe, Louisiana. The sophomore steps in. Base is empty. 1 out. First pitch to Cross. She'll pop that one out. Out to center field. Play made. Out in the outfield. 2 down. Next up for NPC, the number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's the shortstop, Jordan Householder. Another one of those Nighthawk returners this season. The sophomore, formerly of Lake Ridge High School in Mansfield, Texas. Householder looking to spark a 2-out rally, just as NPC did in the previous inning. Count is 1-0. Goodwin checks her wrist guard for the pitch. 1-0 on its way, up and in, strike at the shoulders. Goodwin has done well to find that spot in multiple hitters so far early here in Game 1. She's hoping to use it to her advantage, try to take care of NPC 1-2-3 in the second. Here's the 1-1 delivery, and it catches the outer edge. It's strike 2. Goodwin 1 strike away from sending the Red Wolves back to the batter's box. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the 1-2. And there's a connection over to shortstop on the one-hopper. Throw to first, and down go the Nighthawks. 1-2-3 in the second. We go to the third. 2-0 Nighthawks. We'll be back in just a moment. This is Nighthawks softball on the Nighthawk Network.
Baseball is why I rise above alcohol and drugs.
The Arkansas Travelers Youth Foundation is the official public charity for the Arkansas Travelers. The Travs Youth Foundation helps kids get outside and play ball by breaking down barriers to participation. With rising costs and limited local opportunities, the obstacles are huge. The ATYF provides grants, college scholarships, and dozens of free community events designed to inspire the love of sports in the next generation. Visit Travs.com under the Community tab to find out how you can help donate, volunteer, and request aid.
Nighthawk softball is back. We've waited all fall to get a chance to come out and give you a sneak peek of this team. Coach Dory Cormier's Nighthawks have been absolutely road warriors this fall. Putting together the pieces, hopefully, for an NJCAA Region 2 championship run. We're excited for Nighthawk Nation this year. We believe this could be the best squad in program history. And if you've been following Nighthawk softball for any length of time, you know that's a tough thing to say. Had some good squads here come in throughout the years, and some Nighthawk legends, of course, joining us here in the stands today. Miss Ryan Lefford is here, checking out the Nighthawks and cheering on her former team. And one of her former teammates in the circle with a hot start today, it's Macy Graves. Second-year Nighthawk hurler, the infielder-pitcher dual threat, facing off against Mandy Smith at the bottom of the lineup for the Red Wolves. Count is 2-0 on Smith at the top of the lineup, waiting in the wings. NPC's battery, Macy Graves and Ella Cross. Hoping to make quick work of the Red Wolves here in the third. 2-0, ground ball, Hadley James. James throws it across the way, Sowell there. 1-2-3, easy play there. That's the first out of the inning. So Smith retired 5-3. That brings up the top of the order. Here's Renata Tovar, who struck out looking her first time up. Looking for her first hit of the contest today against Graves. Graves set in the circle, wheels and deals. A lot of backspin on that one as it sails just outside the zone, 1-0. Graves has the one she wants. On its way right down the middle. Curveball drops in, 1-1. Tovar looking to start a rally here with the Red Wolves down 2 runs. Change up, dies just before home plate there. Graves unable to get it across the dish. It will go down for ball 2. There's a ground ball to shortstop. No problem for Householder, who wheels it in, throws it to Sowell, and just like that, 2 down here in the third inning. Next up for the Red Wolves, second baseman Avery Perry, who grounded out on a hard-hit ground ball off the leg of Macy Graves back in the first inning. Graves and the Nighthawks trying to take care of the Red Wolves in order here in the third. First pitch, ground ball, James, and they just may do it. Throw to first, Sowell makes the play, and if you blinked, you missed it. We're heading to the bottom of the third inning. NPC 2, Red Wolves yet to score. This is Nighthawk softball on the Nighthawk Network.
Hot Springs was built on water and built to be enjoyed. Hot Springs, Arkansas. Soak it up.
The Arkansas Travelers Youth Foundation is the official public charity for the Arkansas Travelers. The Travs Youth Foundation helps kids get outside and play ball by breaking down barriers to participation. With rising costs and limited local opportunities, the obstacles are huge. The ATYF provides grants, college scholarships, and dozens of free community events designed to inspire the love of sports in the next generation. Visit Travs.com under the Community tab to find out how you can help donate, volunteer, and request aid.
Rolling right along, bottom of the third inning here from beautiful Majestic Park in Hot Springs National Park, Arkansas. I'm Mark Oliver with National Park College. Glad to have you with us today. Let us know where you're watching from and who you're excited to see. We'd love to give you some love today. Thanks for spending your Tuesday with us. And it doesn't matter if you're a Red Wolf fan or a Nighthawk fan, or if you just found us by accident and you think you like softball, that's okay too. We're glad to have you with us today. Kira Burkhart will start things off for NPC, who bats with the top of the order. Due up in the bottom of the third. One pitch and a ricochet off the pitcher's glove. Burkhart too fast. And NPC's leadoff hitter is aboard. It's a hard hit laser off the glove of Goodwin. I believe it's going to go down as an infield single. Burkhart aboard with no outs in the inning. Here's Paige Attaway. Attaway 0 for 1 today, grounded out to second base, her first time up. Pitch from Goodwin, and Burkhart's going to take off for second. She'll get there sliding in safely with a swiped bag. Count is 1-0 on Attaway, the second-year Nighthawk. Here's the pitch. Attaway gets the bunt down on the third baseline. Beautiful bunt picked up. Everyone's safe. Burkhart collides with the third baseman. Everyone's okay. And I believe they're going to call interference to bring Burkhart in. It will be a run for the Nighthawks here. On the collision by third base, it's called interference, and the Nighthawks have another runner. Attaway on first with the infield bunt. Here's Macy Graves, who homered her first time up. On its way, another deep drive for Graves. It's off the wall. Attaway is going to get the green light. NPC is going to send Graves to third. Ooh, baby, a triple. Nighthawk bats are hot today here at home. No place like it. Macy Graves with a homer and now a three-bagger. And an RBI to go along with it. Here comes Caitlin Moreno, who also has a homer in this contest. The designated player digs in against Goodwin. First pitch on its way inside, and a good take for ball one. Goodwin able to find the outer edge there on that second offering, confidently. Throwing strike one against Caitlin Moreno. The 1-1 is lifted, out, deep to left, warning track, that ball is down. Graves will come in and score. Moreno holds up at second. NPC adds another run, 5-0. Next up for Nighthawk Nation, it's Alexis Ortego, who's 1 for 1 with a double today. A 3-run third inning, still no outs for NPC. Ball's going to get away on a wild pitch, and Moreno will take third. Count is 1-0 on Ortego. Goodwin gets the call from the Red Wolf dugout. There's a blooper lifted out to right. That's trouble. It drops in right field, and here comes Moreno for the 6th run of the ball game. A little RBI blooper single for Ortego, her second hit of the day, and the Nighthawks continue rolling right along here in the third. The next hitter up is Emma Sowell, still in the hunt for her first hit of this ball game. She'll swing at the first one she sees, just missing for strike one. Count is 0-1 on Sowell. Pitch on its way, and that one dies just before it reaches the batter. Ball one. Count is even, one apiece. Goodwin winds and fires, same place. This time it gets the strike call, and a swiped bag down to second. Ortego moves into scoring position. Count is 1-2 now on Emma Sowell. Still no outs, a runner in scoring position, Ortego. Here's the pitch, up and in. Sowell's going to take it, the ball gets away, and Ortego's going to get another swiped bag here. Back-to-back stolen bases for the speedy sophomore, Ortego. Count is even on Emma Sowell. Goodwin checks for the pitch. 2-2 on its way, lifted away, foul ball. Souvenir for one of the many fans in the stands today here at Majestic Park. The weather is wonderful. A bright sunny Tuesday here in Hot Springs. And we'll stay in the mid-70s pretty much for the entire day today. 2-2 pitch, lift off to left. That's a blooper, and it will get down. Ortego's going to score an RBI single for Sowell, who picks up her first hit of the ball game. It's the 6th consecutive base runner for National Park College here in the 3rd inning. And that brings up Hadley James. James looking for her first hit of the ball game, 0-1 today. Grounded out to second base her first time up just an inning ago. No outs in what has already been a 5-run 3rd inning for Nighthawk Nation. Here's the 0-1, outside edge, no call, it's a ball, 1-1. Runner on first, Emma Sowell. Goodwin wheels and deals. There's a comebacker. Double play ball in effect. Gets the out at second. Throw to first. They got them both. Red Wolves turn 2, and that'll help stop the bleeding at least a little bit. Here in the bottom of the 3rd inning, base is clear for Ella Cross. Cross flew out to center field her first time up today. Batting with 2 outs in the 3rd. Strike one on the ball from Goodwin. Goodwin winds and fires. That one bounces off a home plate. No runners on base to advance. It goes to 1-1. An offering low on the inside, a take by Cross, 2 balls. 1 strike on the Nighthawk catcher. Goodwin fires, and there's a liner out into left field. It goes all the way to the wall. Cross turns, heads for second. Another Nighthawk hit here in the 3rd. Cross has her first of the contest. An extra base hit, it's a double. And that may be it for Goodwin today. Coach Barriga comes out for A-State, and I believe we're going to see a pitching change here. We'll get you the new Red Wolf pitcher here in just a moment. Nighthawk softball continues when we come back on the Nighthawk Network.
The Arkansas Travelers Youth Foundation is the official public charity for the Arkansas Travelers. The Travs Youth Foundation helps kids get outside and play ball by breaking down barriers to participation. With rising costs and limited local opportunities, the obstacles are huge. The ATYF provides grants, college scholarships, and dozens of free community events designed to inspire the love of sports in the next generation. Visit Travs.com under the Community tab to find out how you can help donate, volunteer, and request aid.
Hot Springs was built on water and built to be enjoyed. Hot Springs, Arkansas. Soak it up.
New pitcher takes the circle for Arkansas State University. It'll be Kylie Hodge taking over for Allie Goodwin. Goodwin exits after allowing 7 runs in 2 2/3 innings of work. I'm Mark Oliver with National Park College. We had a fantastic evening last night at the NPC Student Commons for the world premiere of Fearless, our documentary film on Nighthawk women's basketball's rise from the canceled season to winning the Region 2 championship. I'd like to thank everybody who came out to the Student Commons for the world premiere. And, of course, that film is now live on YouTube for your viewing enjoyment at your convenience. All right, we're back in action here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. The hitter will be the shortstop, JoJo Householder. Jordan will take the first pitch down low, and it'll be ball 1. Runner on second base is Ella Cross for the Nighthawks. Here's the 1-0. Householder's going to take it. It's going to bounce off home plate. Cross heads for third. The pitcher, Hodge, trying to get things under control and trying to get that elusive third out to stop the bleeding here in the 3rd inning. The 2-0. There's a liner over to shortstop. Scooped on the 2-hopper. Throw to first. In time, Nighthawks retired. What a stretch by Goodwin over at first, and that'll take care of NPC in the 3rd. But 5 runs come across to pad the lead. The Nighthawks lead 7-0 as we go to the 4th inning here at the ballpark, Majestic Park in Hot Springs.
What does it mean to be taken care of? And to know that the people around you are taken care of too? What does it feel like to trust that you'll be able to get health care, to prevent illness, and to help you heal? Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield has been taking care of Arkansans for more than 75 years, providing health insurance and peace of mind, so you and the ones you love can live your best life your whole life long. Take good care, Arkansas.
Hot Springs was built on water and built to be enjoyed. Hot Springs, Arkansas. Soak it up.
It's the 4th inning here from Hot Springs. I'm Mark Oliver with National Park College. Special thanks to Nighthawk super photographer Aaron Brewer in the building, catching the best and brightest moments of today's doubleheader. If you haven't seen Aaron's work, it's legendary. You can see it online on our social media channels, Facebook, Instagram, and X. Just search Nighthawk Athletics. And maybe you're one of the new families joining Nighthawk Nation this year. Go ahead and hit that like button, that subscribe button, to get notified every time we go live this season. It's going to be a great year for Nighthawk softball. Regular season begins tail end of January 2026. And we're so happy to bring you this sneak preview of what this new squad is all about. Macy Graves returns to the circle with a hefty lead behind her, 7-0. 3, 4, and 5 hitters due up for the Red Wolves. Here in the 4th, Shemaya Moy heads into the batter's box here. Moy singled her first time up today. The owner of the lone hit for the Red Wolves in today's contest. She'll swing at the first one she sees, fouls it back, up, away, out of play, 0-1. Graves gets the softball back, returns to the circle. Moy back into the batter's box, hoping to start a rally. Cross set behind the plate, pitch on its way, and a slow curveball. Hits the sweet spot from Macy Graves. It's a quick 0-2 on Moy. Graves wheels and deals, and that one bounces a little too low. Also due up this inning, Bree Garriga and Bryn Davis for Arkansas State. Cross ready behind home plate, 1-2 pitch on its way, swing and a miss, got her swinging. A strikeout to start the fourth for Macy Graves. That's K number 4 on the day for Graves. Here's third baseman Bree Garriga, who struck out her first time up in this contest. First pitch of the at-bat, ground ball, Hadley James on the backhand. A great snag at third. Sowell ready and waiting to make the play, 2 down. We've seen many balls pull down that third base line off the bat of the Red Wolves, and Hadley James has been like a magnet to the softball. We believe that Nighthawk newcomer is going to be very special to watch this season on the hot corner. Here's Bryn Davis, the catcher. Curveball missing outside off the arm of Macy Graves, 1-0. Davis grounded out to Jordan Householder over at shortstop, her first time up today. Count 1-0. Graves winds, fires, and misses down low. The Red Wolves hoping to take advantage here. Already ahead in the count is the hitter, Davis. You don't have to get all 7 here. You can chip away. There's still plenty of time. Pitch on its way. There's a blooper out to left field, and that's exactly how the Red Wolves want to start it off here. A 2-out base hit for Davis. Her first hit of the ball game, second base hit of the ball game for the Red Wolves altogether. And now coming to the plate is the pitcher, now first baseman, Allie Goodwin. Red Wolves are going to go to a pinch runner. Gabby Baker takes over at first. Goodwin steps in, looking to bat a Red Wolf runner around. Cross gets the call from the Nighthawk dugout. We're ready. Now time called. Goodwin trying to get into the mind of the pitcher, Macy Graves. Corner infield ready to strike on a slow roller. Here's one up and in. Ball 1. Graves in her ready position. The 1-0 offering on its way. A strike at the knees to bring it even. James at third, Sowell at first, ready to strike if it heads down the baseline. Goodwin hoping to put it deep in the outfield here. 1-1 pitch on its way. Another strike at the knees, well placed by Macy Graves. She loves that curveball. And it's worked well for her so far here in game 1. A pitcher's count, 1-2 on its way. A blooper to second. Delaney Lloyd with the scoop. The throw to Jordan Householder. And down go the Red Wolves here in the 4th inning. We go to the bottom of the inning where the Nighthawks come to bat in the bottom of the 4th, leading 7-0. This is Nighthawk softball on the Nighthawk Network.
Football is why I rise above alcohol and drugs.
What does it mean to be taken care of? And to know that the people around you are taken care of too. What does it feel like to trust that you'll be able to get health care, to prevent illness, and to help you heal? Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield has been taking care of Arkansans for more than 75 years, providing health insurance and peace of mind, so you and the ones you love can live your best life your whole life long. Take good care, Arkansas.
Bottom of the fourth inning here at Majestic Park. I'm Mark Oliver. Nighthawks lead the Red Wolves of A-State 7-0. Here on its home turf at Majestic Park. As we go to a new inning with the Nighthawks at the plate, once again it will be the top of the order. Starting things off, Kira Burkhart, the center fielder. Burkhart started that third inning with a base hit, a stolen base, came around to score a run, and then before you knew it, 5 runs came across. She'll try to spark another rally here in the bottom of the fourth. First pitch curveball coming in from Hodge, just missing outside. Ball 1. Burkhart at the ready, batting on the left-hand side. Pitch on its way. She puts the bunt down, fouls it away. That'll bring the count even 1-1 on Burkhart. Kira steps back into the box, ready to go. Hodges, pitch. Loses a little bit of juice before it gets to home plate, 2-1. Burkhart gets the green light to swing away here. 2-1 offering from Hodge, and there it is. And it's going to be a blooper right up the middle. The second baseman played in. Burkhart made him pay, split the second baseman and the pitcher for a big base hit. Talk about able to control where that ball goes off the bat. Burkhart will be a dangerous addition to this Nighthawk squad this season. Next up for NPC, Paige Attaway, 1 for 2 on the day. Had a single her last time up, came around to score a run as part of that 5-run third inning. She'll put the bunt down, went around, will be signaled for strike 1, and Burkhart slides into second with the stolen base. Love the aggressive base running out of Coach Cormier's squad. 0-1 on Attaway. The sophomore from Falk steps back into the box. Pitch on its way, gets the bunt down, another foul ball. And now with an 0-2 count against her, you expect that Attaway will be forced to swing away here. Was trying to play a little bit of small ball, move Burkhart over to third. Normally in the regular season, of course, up by 7, NPC is looking to plate that magical 8th run. I'm told that even if it is an 8-run lead after 5, here in fall ball, they'll still play the full 7 regardless. Strike 3 looking on Attaway, who gives a little bit of a sneer as she heads back to the dugout. That's the first out of the inning. Attaway retired by the way of the strikeout. It's the first strikeout of the day for Kylie Hodge in the circle. That'll bring up Macy Graves. Graves 2 for 2 with a home run and a triple. She'll line that one over to third base. Here's the scoop. Throw to first. A little bit high, but they'll make the play. Graves is retired. And Burkhart advances to third on the play, but there's 2 down. Macy Graves retired for the first time today. That is not an easy out to get for the Red Wolves, but they got it. And with 2 down, it's Caitlin Moreno's turn. She's reached base twice today. Once on a homer, once on an error, scoring twice. She'll take strike 1 high in the zone. Looking to bring in Kira Burkhart. Back into the box is Caitlin Moreno. Alexis Ortega waiting on deck should the inning continue, and there's a hard hit ball, lasered foul along the third base line. Down in the count is Moreno with 2 strikes on her. The pitch outside. That's a chase pitch there from Hodge. No swing from Moreno. Good eye from the designated player. She'll step back in. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Burkhart, the runner on third. Hodge fires, strike 3. Gets the Nighthawks looking. And NPC strands a runner in scoring position. We go to the 5th inning and a 7-0 affair. This is Nighthawk softball on the Nighthawk Network.
Hot Springs was built on water and built to be enjoyed. Hot Springs, Arkansas. Soak it up.
What does it mean to be taken care of? And to know that the people around you are taken care of too? What does it feel like to trust that you'll be able to get health care, to prevent illness, and to help you heal? Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield has been taking care of Arkansans for more than 75 years, providing health insurance and peace of mind, so you and the ones you love can live your best life your whole life long. Take good care, Arkansas.
We've reached the 5th inning here from Majestic Park, and let's check in and see who's joining us on the broadcast today. Yes, one of the busiest guys in the biz. It's Kyle Creech and the Creech family watching in Logansport, Louisiana. Let's go Nighthawks. Want to say hello to Marcus watching Michaela Palmer and the Arkansas State University Red Wolves. Thank you so much for joining us today on the broadcast, watching in Little Rock today. And, of course, the Caitlin Moreno fan club watching back home in Louisville, Texas. We're so glad to have Caitlin as a part of Nighthawk Nation this season. See, it's just that simple. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're excited to see, and we'll give you some love on the live stream today. Happy Tuesday to you all. It's been a happy Tuesday for Macy Graves in the circle for Nighthawk Nation, looking to hold on and protect that 7-run lead as we head to the 5th inning here. Leading things off for the Red Wolves, the right fielder, Jesse Latham. Latham 1-0 in the count here, leading things off in the 5th inning. She'll take ball 2 on a good eye. Latham struck out her first time up today. One of 4 strikeouts for Macy Graves so far. Here's the 2-0 offering. On the inside, ball 3. And now the Red Wolves threaten to put a base runner on to start the 5th. Graves takes her time, gets some words of encouragement from her catcher, Ella Cross. It will be ball 4 on consecutive pitches. And that'll put the Red Wolves on base. Jesse Latham heads to first. A leadoff walk to start the 5th. Here comes the pitcher, Kylie Hodge. Hodge will bat on the left-hand side for A-State. One on, no one out. Here's the first pitch. Hodge swings through and misses. Strike 1. Graves has the one she wants. The sophomore hurler fires outside, trying to get Hodge to chase again, but this time, no swing. Runner on first is Latham for the Red Wolves. Count even back home on Hodge. Here's the pitch. Outside edge. And potentially a designed pitch there as Ella Cross pops up. Ready to make a strike down to second base. For either Lloyd or Householder. Count is now 2-1. On its way, there's a grounder. Slow roller to the shortstop, Householder, throw to second. It's the only play they can make, but they do get the lead runner, Latham. 1 out in the inning. Hodge will reach on the fielder's choice, and that's going to bring up, I believe, a new hitter for A-State. This will be number 11, Madison Jones. Jones batting in place of Mandy Smith. 1 on, 1 out. First pitch to Jones, right down the middle for strike 1. The 0-1 from Graves, fouled away. A little bit of off-speed English on that softball. And what a difference that we've seen in Macy Graves, especially in the circle. Going from year 1 now into year 2. A lot of leadership taking shape in the circle for that young lady. Count is 0-2. Graves fires high in the zone, and now the throw down to first. Cross chomping at the bit to take that runner off the base path. Came up empty that time, but you got to appreciate the effort. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Jones. There's a ground ball. Backhand. Graves throws to second. Out at second. And the ball's thrown away there. There will be 2 outs in the inning and a laser split-second decision as Graves is able to backhand it and find Householder to get the lead runner yet again. And I believe the softball hit one of the buckets that the Nighthawk coaching staff sits on just outside the dugout. It's as good as the ball going into the dugout for a ground rule double. So Jones reaches into scoring position. Here's the top of the order with Renata Tovar. 2 outs, runner on second. Red Wolves threatening to score. A first pitch ball to start it off against Tovar, who's 0 for 2 today. The 1-0 is right on the money, right down the middle for strike 1. Graves takes her time. Cross delivers the pitch. On its way. Low near the knees, reeled in by the catcher. 2 balls, 1 strike. Graves has done well to flirt right there in that bottom center of the strike zone today. And it's really disrupted the hitters for the Red Wolves so far. Could A-State be building some momentum, though, here in the 5th? Curveball missing up high, 3-1. The Red Wolves now threatening to put 2 runners on base. And it'll be the first time this game we've seen it. The 3-1's going to miss inside, and Tovar will reach. It's a 2-out walk, and there's runners on first and second. Jones on second, Tovar on first. Here's Avery Perry. As the Red Wolves hope to line up the scoreboard for the first time here in Game 1. The first pitch from Graves, a swing and a miss at the shoulders. It got Perry guessing, who's behind in the count early. Corner infielders, James and Sowell ready to strike on a potential slow roller. All the infield's a little bit in here. 0-1 on its way, and there's a blooper. Over to second. Catch is made. Delaney Lloyd reels in a laser. And we go into the bottom of the 5th inning. Nighthawks on top, 7-0. Back in a moment on the Nighthawk Network.
The Arkansas Travelers Youth Foundation is the official public charity for the Arkansas Travelers. The Travs Youth Foundation helps kids get outside and play ball by breaking down barriers to participation. With rising costs and limited local opportunities, the obstacles are huge. The ATYF provides grants, college scholarships, and dozens of free community events designed to inspire the love of sports in the next generation. Visit Travs.com under the Community tab to find out how you can help donate, volunteer, and request aid.
Baseball is how I rise above alcohol and drugs.
It's the bottom of the fifth inning, and the Nighthawks will come to bat, bringing Alexis Ortego, Emma Sowell, and Hadley James with them. I'm Mark Oliver with National Park College. So glad to have you with us today at the ballpark. It's been a pretty big week for Nighthawk athletics. Of course, coming up this weekend, Nighthawk men and women's soccer will play for their respective NJCAA Region 2 championships on the road in DeQueen at the University of Arkansas Cossatot. The Nighthawk men need a win or a draw to lock up their fourth consecutive Region 2 title. Also some history on the line. Louis Leroy back in the lineup and is chasing history, tied for first place all-time in scoring in Nighthawk history. Should be a pretty big Saturday on the road in DeQueen. Bottom of the fifth inning here has Alexis Ortego, who has a single, a double, an RBI, a stolen base, and a run scored. Here's the 1-0 to Ortego. That one misses on the outer edge of the plate there. A quick 2-0 on Ortego. Ortego batting fifth in the lineup today for NPC. We'll also see Emma Sowell and Hadley James. And a great crowd on hand here at the ballpark as well, as Ortego rips that one to the shortstop. High throw, finds Goodwin over at first, and Ortego is retired for the first time today. Emma Sowell collected her first hit, her last time up back in that big 5-run third inning for the Nighthawks. An RBI single, and she'll take strike one on the first one thrown. NPC scoring 2 in the first off of back-to-back homers from Graves and Moreno. And that 5-run third. Looking to get back on the scoreboard here. Sowell, a blooper, foul down the first base line. Sowell checks back into the box against Kylie Hodge. 0-2 on its way, curveball. Outside, and a good eye by Sowell. Count is 1-2 on Sowell, the first baseman. Pitch on its way, another foul ball. The freshman first baseman back into the box, ready to rock. Hodge fires. Off-speed pitch, and Sowell's able to get a piece of it to stay alive. Couple of good practice swings as Sowell checks back in. Looking to win the battle against Kylie Hodge here in the fifth. The 1-2 pitch, too high, 2-2. And here's a pop-up to the catcher, sailing underneath it. No, that ball is dropped in foul territory. And Sowell will stay alive at home plate. Tough break there for the Red Wolves catcher. Bryn Davis unable to bring it in barehanded. 2-2. Sowell looking to straighten it out here. Outer edge, ball 3. Now the count is full. Certainly the longest at-bat we've seen out of NPC so far in this one. Sowell hoping to come out ahead of it. Hodge looking unfazed in the circle, however. Here's the 3-2 pitch on its way. Strike 3, a big K for Hodge. And now 2 outs here in the 5th. It's going to be up to Hadley James to keep the inning going for NPC. And Sowell stops for a chat with James first, passing on some words of wisdom that might help the Nighthawk hitters here against Hodge. First pitch comes in, low, ball 1. The 1-0 down in the dirt, and a good take by James. James has been absolutely electric in the infield today, snagging multiple laser liners down that third base line. Two-0 on a curveball, another miss up high. 3 balls, no strikes. That'll be ball 4. On consecutive pitches, James heads on down to first. James aboard for the first time today. That brings up Nighthawk catcher Ella Cross. First pitch to Cross, down in the dirt. And taking off for second is James. She'll slide in head first safely. The Nighthawks' 8th run of the ball game, now in scoring position. Hodge retakes the circle. 1-0 on its way, and there's a rip foul down the line. There's a connection. One hopper to second from the knees. The play is made, and that will take care of NPC. Here in the 5th, they'll leave a runner in scoring position. We go to the 6th inning. An hour and 10 minutes into this one. We're moving right along right here on the Nighthawk Network.
What does it mean to be taken care of? And to know that the people around you are taken care of too? What does it feel like to trust that you'll be able to get health care, to prevent illness, and to help you heal? Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield has been taking care of Arkansans for more than 75 years, providing health insurance and peace of mind, so you and the ones you love can live your best life your whole life long. Take good care, Arkansas.
Basketball is why I rise above alcohol and drugs.
It's the 6th inning here at the ballpark in Game 1 of our doubleheader from Majestic Park in Hot Springs. I'm Mark Oliver with National Park College. Glad to have you with us today. We're playing 2. Why not? The weather's perfect for softball here in the heart of Arkansas. And we're excited for what this Nighthawk softball squad brings to the table. Regular season begins in January. That's when the Coach Cormier era will officially begin. And put Region 2 on notice, NPC's coming back with authority. Some hefty goals for this Nighthawk squad, looking to get over the hump and bring the hardware home to Hot Springs. As we go to the 6th inning, we'll see Shemaya Moy, Bree Garriga, and Bryn Davis for the Red Wolves. Shemaya Moy is 1 for 2 today with a base hit back in the first inning. First pitch from Macy Graves, a little bit too low, just below the knees, ball 1. Graves tries to hit her sweet spot again. There comes up empty. Now a 2-0 count on Moy to start off this at-bat. Graves winds and fires, and it's quickly ball 3 up and in. The Red Wolves threatening a leadoff walk to start the 6th. And Graves will go to the fastball right down the middle. No swing, gets the call, 3-1. Graves will try to battle back. Moy will try to find a way to get down to first base one way or another. Here's the pitch, and a foul tip there. Batter's going to be out. Moy will be down for the first out of the inning. No, excuse me, it'll be marked as a foul ball, and she will stay in. The count will be full, 3-2. Payoff pitch on its way, and there's a liner out to center field. It's going to drop on a one-hopper. Reeled in by Burkhart, and the leadoff hitter is aboard for the Red Wolves. Moy with her second base hit of the ball game, standing on first. That brings up Bree Garriga. Garriga is 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out to Hadley James. One on, no outs here in the top of the 6th. Graves goes back to work inside the circle. Pitch on its way, swing and a miss. Pretty good answer for any pitcher after allowing a leadoff base runner. The count is 0-1. Graves fires, foul ball. And quickly ahead in the count against the hitter, 0-2 on Garriga. Nighthawks ready for a double play ball. If it goes up the middle here, curveball outside, trying to get Garriga to swing. No swing, though. Coming out of the Red Wolf third baseman. Count is 1-2. Graves has pitches to work with as she gets set in the circle. Here's the 1-2, and there's a liner to Burkhart in center. Back-to-back singles to center field, and there's 2 aboard for the Red Wolves. No one out, 2 on, and next up for A-State is Bryn Davis. Here comes a meeting in the circle for NPC. The infielders coming in with some high fives from Macy Graves, some words of encouragement. And the wheels begin to turn for Arkansas State University here in the top of the 6th inning. Runners on first and second with no one out. Here's Davis, the catcher. Davis 1 for 2 with a single today. First pitch, right down the middle, strike 1. Graves delivers, curveball right on the money. 2 strikes now on the hitter, Bryn Davis. NPC would love to get that first out at the plate here. It opens up that double play ball up the middle. Looking for a punch out here. Couldn't get it. Inside pitch. Tried to jam her inside. No swing. Davis sprints back into the batter's box. Looking to do something with it. Trying to line up that scoreboard for the first time here in game 1. The 1-2. Slow roller, hard to field. Householder gets the throw to third. Lead runner taken out. Great job. Householder to James. That was a tough ball to field. Jordan Householder made it look easy. It'll be runners on first and second when it's all said and done, but now one away, and it opens up a double play up the middle. We're going to have a pinch runner coming in for Davis, the catcher. On first base will be number 18, Mandy Smith. One out in the inning, but the Red Wolves continue to threaten with 2 on. The hitter is Allie Goodwin, the first baseman. First pitch of the at-bat, strike 1 from Macy Graves. The pitcher winds and fires, showing bunt. Everybody on the move. And everybody will retreat back to where they started. 1-1 on Goodwin. Graves fires a little low. Great job by Cross to keep it in front of her. That's ball 2 of the at-bat. Goodwin reached on an error back in the second inning, her lone time to touch the bases today. 2-1 down the middle, hard hit ball to Loin. They're going to try to turn 2. Gets the out at second. Householder strikes to first, double play. And that will wipe the Red Wolves off the bases. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Nighthawks lead at 7-0 here on the Nighthawk Network.
Baseball is why I rise above alcohol and drugs.
The Arkansas Travelers Youth Foundation is the official public charity for the Arkansas Travelers. The Travs Youth Foundation helps kids get outside and play ball by breaking down barriers to participation. With rising costs and limited local opportunities, the obstacles are huge. The ATYF provides grants, college scholarships, and dozens of free community events designed to inspire the love of sports in the next generation. Visit Travs.com under the Community tab to find out how you can help donate, volunteer, and request aid.
Coming to bat in the bottom of the 6th inning for National Park College, we'll see Jordan Householder, Kira Burkhart, and Paige Attaway. I'm Mark Oliver with National Park College. Glad to have you with us today. Moving right along here in Game 1. Buckle up. We've got another 7-inning showdown coming your way right after this. We'll do a short intermission. Get set for action here at the ballpark. Kylie Hodge finishing up her warm-ups for Arkansas State University. The Red Wolves haven't had trouble getting runners on base. It's just been bringing them home. The Nighthawk defense came ready to party today. Jordan Householder will lead things off for the home team. 0 for 2 today, a couple of ground outs to shortstop today. The Nighthawk shortstop looking to start things off here and get another run on the scoreboard. It's been a hot minute since NPC scored back in that 5-run 3rd inning. She'll take a first pitch strike to open up the AB. Hodge toes the rubber for the Red Wolves. Pitch on its way. There's a ground ball through the gap, and Householder will have her first hit of the contest. A leadoff base hit for NPC, and that brings up the top of the lineup. Kira Burkhart started her day with a fly ball to left field, but since then, back-to-back base hits, couple of swiped bags, and 1 run scored. The speedy center fielder batting on the left-hand side, takes ball 1. Now trying to bat Jordan Householder home from first base. Burkhart back into the box, ready to rock. Shows bunt, popped up. And it will be a foul ball. No one able to get to it in time. We talked about Burkhart and what she can do at the plate, and I think the quickness in going from that standing stance and coming around to a slash bunt will prove to be quite dangerous for this Nighthawk squad going into the season. 1-1 curveball high. She'll watch it sail 2-1. Burkhart at the ready for NPC. 2-1 dies just below. Householder's going to take second, slides in head first. She's safe. Another stolen base for the Nighthawks today. And back home at the dish, it's 3-1 on Kira Burkhart. Here's the pitch. There's a drive. That one is down. A one-hopper to left. Householder gets the stop sign. No one's watching Burkhart. She'll take second and turns a base hit into a double. So now NPC with 2 runners in scoring position. And Coach Garriga wants a moment to talk it over with his Red Wolves. He is not happy with the infield indifference that allowed Burkhart to go to second. Coming up next for the Nighthawks, Paige Attaway, who's 1 for 3 today. A base hit, a run scored. And now looking to add more runs to the scoreboard for the home team here. Coach Cormier takes advantage of the situation and goes and gives some words of wisdom to the second-year outfielder. Being cheered on by her teammate Macy Graves, Attaway's time to shine. Householder on third, Burkhart on second. Here we go. First pitch to Paige, ball 1. Attaway back into the box here on the left-hand side. The 1-0 from Hodge curves away 2-0. Attaway with no issue being patient here. It's a hitter's count, 2-0. Still no outs here in the bottom of the 6th. The 2-0 finds the sweet spot from Hodge, strike 1. And if you're NPC here, I think you continue to remain patient at the plate, making the pitcher work for it here. Swing and a miss there, coming up empty, 2-2. Attaway with a deep breath just outside the box. She works to collect herself and steps back in. Two-two pitch, liner in the left. That ball will drop. Householder will score. Burkhart coming in as well. Throws on the line, but not in time. Attaway stretches it for 2. 2-run score. 9-0 NPC. And that will be it here for game 1. The Nighthawks are going to walk it off, defeating A-State 9-0. And that's a wrap on game 1 for our doubleheader today. I think Coach Cormier was hoping to stretch out the full 7 out of that one. Nighthawks get it done on a walk-off hit from Paige Attaway, driving in 2 We hope you're enjoying the broadcast here on the Nighthawk Network. We'll pause for just a moment and come back, wrap up Game 1. After a short intermission, Game 2 is on its way right here on the Nighthawk Network.
Hot Springs was built on water and built to be enjoyed. Hot Springs, Arkansas. Soak it up.
The Arkansas Travelers Youth Foundation is the official public charity for the Arkansas Travelers. The Travs Youth Foundation helps kids get outside and play ball by breaking down barriers to participation. With rising costs and limited local opportunities, the obstacles are huge. The ATYF provides grants, college scholarships, and dozens of free community events designed to inspire the love of sports in the next generation. Visit Travs.com under the Community tab to find out how you can help donate, volunteer, and request aid.
Nighthawks victorious in Game 1. Your final score 8-0. A walk-off hit from Paige Attaway gives Nighthawks the opener here in our doubleheader today. Macy Graves picks up the win, a complete game win for the sophomore. 4 strikeouts, allowing just 4 hits, no runs in this one. Losing pitcher, Allie Goodwin, who allowed 7 runs in 2 2/3 innings of work. National Park College erupting for 13 hits in the contest. And some of the offensive leaders for the team, Kira Burkhart going 2 for 4 with 2 runs scored. Paige Attaway finishing 2 for 4 with 2 runs driven in, 1 run scored. Macy Graves 2 for 3, 2 RBI, including a solo home run. Caitlin Moreno had a solo home run, finishing 2 for 3 in this one. Alexis Ortego finished 2 for 3. I'm Mark Oliver with National Park College. We'll have a brief intermission. Game 2 coming your way in just a little bit, right here on the Nighthawk Network. And we're back. Start of game 2 for our doubleheader today at Majestic Park in Hot Springs. NPC taking down the Red Wolves of Arkansas State University 8-0 walk-off fashion. In game 1, big hit by Paige Attaway to get it done. Offense sparked by a couple of home runs early from Ella Cross and Caitlin Moreno. But that was then. This is now. We wipe the scoreboard clean, and it's Jaylee Hawthorne that takes the hill for NPC, the Garland County native and the Cutter Morningstar Eagles legend. Now a Nighthawk, spreading her wings at the collegiate level. We'll see Hawthorne warming up, and her battery mate being Caitlin Moreno behind the plate for National Park College. Glad to have you with us today. Happy Tuesday to you. Let us know where you're watching from and who you're excited to see. We'd love to give you some love on the broadcast today. NPC looking for the clean sweep here at home. First time that the Nighthawks are playing at Majestic Park this fall. And if you ask us, it's been way too long since we've had a Nighthawk softball broadcast. I believe the end of April, beginning of May was the last time that we were able to bring you this team in action. We've got a new look, a new style, a new attitude. And we're ready to start game 2 here in Hot Springs. Hawthorne in the circle for the Nighthawks. She'll face off against Renata Tovar to start things off for the Red Wolves. First pitch from Hawthorne. On its way, strike 1. Count is 0-1 on the leadoff hitter, Renata Tovar. That one's going to drop just a little bit low, reeled in by the catcher. Count goes even against the leadoff batter. Hawthorne takes her time. 1-1 pitch on its way, and that one sails a little bit too high. Ball number 2. The 2-1 is lifted out to right field, and it will get down in right field. Renata Tovar hits a leadoff single to put the Red Wolves on base here in the top of the first inning. The Red Wolves with multiple base runners back in game 1, but unable to get any of them forward. Looking to turn the page to a new chapter, and with that scoreboard wiped clean. Trying to be the first ones to light up that scoreboard here in game 2. Ball 1 outside from Jaylee Hawthorne. Here's the pitch, a swing and a miss, and a throw down to second, and out. Sliding off the bag was Tovar on this steal. It's a huge first out for Nighthawk Nation. Tovar came into the bag like a rocket and had just slid off, allowing Jordan Householder to make the tag. Count is even on Avery Perry, 1-1. She'll foul that one off the screen to go behind in the count. One ball, 2 strikes on Perry. Perry was 0 for 3 back in game 1, 2 ground outs and a line out. Looking for her first hit of the series here. On its way, check swing. It's a ball down in the dirt, and the count is even. Two from Hawthorne. Same place, same result, trying to induce that swing. Nothing going. On a good eye by Avery Perry, the count is full. Hawthorne gets the call. Payoff pitch on its way. A lined foul. The 3-2, swing and a miss up high. Hawthorne gets the big strikeout for the second out of the inning. Down goes Perry, and that brings up Shemaiah Moy for the Red Wolves. Moy was one of the bright spots offensively for A-State in Game 1, finishing 2 for 3 with 2 base hits. And she'll look to try to carry that momentum into Game 2 here in a scoreless affair in the top of the first. First pitch to Moy, down in the dirt, ball 1. Hawthorne toes the rubber, ready to go here. On its way, and that's a strike near the shoulders. A well-placed pitch by the freshman hurler. Here's the 1-1 down the middle, gets a swinging strike for strike 2. Hawthorne now 1 strike away from sending NPC to the batter's box. On its way, popped up out of play. Souvenir for one of the many fans in the stands here. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hawthorne's 1-2, jammed her on the inside for the strikeout. Strike 3 looking, and down go the Red Wolves. 1-2-3 here in the first. We'll go to the bottom of the inning where the Nighthawks come to bat when we return on the Nighthawk Network.
The Arkansas Travelers Youth Foundation is the official public charity for the Arkansas Travelers. The Travs Youth Foundation helps kids get outside and play ball by breaking down barriers to participation. With rising costs and limited local opportunities, the obstacles are huge. The ATYF provides grants, college scholarships, and dozens of free community events designed to inspire the love of sports in the next generation. Visit Travs.com under the Community tab to find out how you can help donate, volunteer, and request aid.
Baseball is how I rise above alcohol and drugs.
Into the bottom of the first we go. National Park College comes to the plate, and your starting 3 for NPC will be Kira Burkhart, Paige Attaway, and Macy Graves. I'm Mark Oliver with National Park College. The rest of the lineup is as follows. Caitlin Moreno batting 4th at catcher. Batting 5th, Alexis Ortego at 3rd. Batting 6th, Brooke LeBuff in right field. Batting 7th at first base, Hadley James. Batting 8th in left field, Rachel Lawyer. And batting 9th at shortstop, Jordan Householder. A-State goes to the mound here in game number 2. Michaela Palmer is going to go to work against this Nighthawk lineup. Try to even up this series. Kira Burkhart starts things off for NPC in a great game 1 for Burkhart. Finishing with 3 hits in the contest, 2 singles and a double. Burkhart steps in for National Park College. Center fielder looking to put it in play, try to line up the scoreboard here. That one's going to get away from Palmer. Ball one down in the dirt. There's a connection. Ground ball off the glove of second. Burkhart's quick. That ball's thrown away. Burkhart's going to beat out the throw. The leadoff man is on for National Park College. A high five coming in as Burkhart beats that one out. Next up for NPC, Paige Attaway. The designated player in today's contest steps in. Burkhart's going to take off for second. Boy, she's fast. She'll slide into scoring position in the blink of an eye. And now the go-ahead run stands at second for National Park. Count is 0-1 on Attaway. Ground ball, laser back to the shortstop. The catch is made, and Burkhart back to the bag quickly. It is the first out of the inning with Attaway retired. Next up, Macy Graves. Macy Graves started off game one with a solo shot, her first time up. First pitch from Palmer. She might do it again. Over the wall. Macy Graves is going to touch them all for the Nighthawks. A two-run shot. Deja vu, and NPC takes the lead in the bottom of the first. Macy Graves puts the chain around her neck, heads back to the dugout. Nighthawks strike first. One out in the inning. Here's Caitlin Moreno, who I might also add had a solo shot her first time up in game one. Connection off the glove of the pitcher. Palmer, throw to first in time, out number two. A laser shot right up the middle. Palmer with the deflection. And coming in was the shortstop to get it done, Tover. Here's Alexis Ortego batting with 2 outs. First pitch into the sophomore, down in the dirt, ball one. Palmer checks her wrist guard for the pitch. 1-0 on its way, drops a little bit too low, 2-0. Palmer wheels and deals curveball, trying to hit at the shoulders. Can't find the target, 3-0. And with 2 outs in the inning, NPC threatening a walk out of Alexis Ortego. On its way, it'll be ball 4. Ortego wins the battle. On 4 consecutive pitches, she's off to first base. Time now for another one of those Nighthawk newcomers, the freshman from Louisiana. It's Brooke LaBeouf. LaBeouf steps in, 1 on, 2 outs. Here's the pitch, strike 1 right down the middle. NPC has been rather aggressive on the base paths today, but Ortego stayed put. LaBeouf hoping to put it in play here. Count is 0-1 on the freshman. Pitch on its way, curveball sails away. Ortego's going to look to beat it out down to second. She does. Another Nighthawk stolen base. Back home, the count is 1-1 on LaBeouf. Now Brooke back into the box. The 1-1 is smashed out in the left field. A hard-hit ground ball, and that's going to send Ortego home. Nighthawks add another one, 3-0. Ball gets away into right field. LaBeouf is going to take second on the throw. Heads-up base running from the Nighthawks to extend the lead here in a big first inning. LaBeouf ends up on second base when it's all said and done. Here comes Hadley James. The Nighthawk first baseman checks in against Palmer. First pitch of the AB on its way, strike one. Oh, pitch on its way, same place, same result, strike two. James behind the count here. With 2 outs on the board, the Red Wolves hope to stop the bleeding. Here's the pitch down the middle, and that one's fouled away. Hadley continues to fight in the box. Looking to bring Brooke LaBeouf home from second. Palmer's 0-2 gets away. LaBeouf thought about taking third on the play, but the Red Wolf catcher reels it in. Jones. Count still in favor of the pitcher, 1-2. Here's the pitch to James outside, and a good eye brings it even. 2's on the board for the Nighthawks. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. On its way, strike 3 on a curveball. Palmer will stop the bleeding there. 3 runs come across in the bottom of the first for National Park College. We go to the second. NPC in front. Red Wolves bat when we return right here on the Nighthawk Network.
What does it mean to be taken care of? And to know that the people around you are taken care of too. What does it feel like to trust that you'll be able to get health care, to prevent illness, and to help you heal? Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield has been taking care of Arkansans for more than 75 years, providing health insurance and peace of mind, so you and the ones you love can live your best life your whole life long. Take good care, Arkansas.
Basketball is why I rise above alcohol and drugs.
We've reached the second inning here in Game 2. Jaylee Hawthorne in the circle for Nighthawk Nation as NPC looks for a series sweep over the Arkansas State University Red Wolves as we get to the tail end of fall ball this season here at National Park College. Glad to have you with us. I'm Mark Oliver with National Park College. A-State will bring some batters to the plate. Here in the top of the second inning, 4, 5, and 6 hitters, leading things off, Bree Garriga, Bryn Davis, and Gabby Baker. Bree Garriga stands in for the Red Wolves. Garriga was 1 for 3 back in Game 1 with a base hit. She swings at the first pitch she sees and comes up empty for strike 1. Nighthawks with 3 runs across back in the first inning, thanks in a large part to a 2-run home run from Macy Graves. Here's the 0-1 from Hawthorne, and that one sails a little bit too high in the zone to bring it even. The curveball missing its target at the top of the zone. Here's a pitch in a deep drive towards left field and foul. Certainly had the distance. Both foul poles sitting at 190 here at Majestic Park. 225 to straight center. Count is 1-2 on Garriga. Hawthorne has the one she wants, fires it away. There's a pop-up in the infield. Hadley James calls for the ball, makes the grab. One out here in the second. One down in the inning. Here comes Bryn Davis. Davis, the extra player in the lineup for the Red Wolves here. Was the starting catcher back in game one. Davis reaching twice in 3 attempts. First pitch of the at-bat at the knees, strike one. A great placed pitch from Hawthorne. The catcher, Caitlin Moreno, gets the sign from the Nighthawk dugout, delivers it to her battery mate. The 0-1, a little bit too low. A good take there at the knees from Bryn Davis. Here's the 1-1 and a strike in the middle to Jammer. Hawthorne certainly in the zone as she returns back to the circle here. No one on with one out here in the top of the second. Red Wolves trying to cut into the deficit here. Pitch on its way and fouled away off the screen. Moreno will flip it back to her pitcher. And back to work we go in the box with Bryn Davis. Davis stands tall near the back of the box, ready to rock for the Red Wolves. Here's the 1-2 high in the zone and a good take by the hitter. Hawthorne in the circle has the one she wants. Pitch on its way down the middle. That one lifted up into center field. The Nighthawks are going to make the grab for out number 2. Burkhart comes in, seals the deal. Next up for the Red Wolves will be Gabby Baker. Back-to-back flyouts to start the top of the second here in Hot Springs. Baker looking to be the difference maker here. Red Wolves with just one base runner in the contest so far. First pitch, and a strike down the middle. Great fastball coming in from Hawthorne there, 0-1. The count on Gabby Baker. The right fielder awaiting the next offering here. Here it is on its way, strike 2. Nighthawks looking to retire the side in order here. 0-2 pitch on its way, and it gets away from Hawthorne. It's actually going to hit the batter. Hawthorne bringing a lot of speed in on that one, but it results in a Red Wolf base runner. So Gabby Baker on first after the hit by pitch. Kind of rolled into her foot there. Next up, Allie Goodwin, who plays first base here. Time called by the hitter here. Trying to get into the head of Hawthorne. Hawthorne's first pitch of the AB, a strike at the knees. On the attack against Goodwin early in this at-bat. There's the ball on the outside, just missing the target. Count even, 1-1, 1 on, 2 out. Red Wolves hoping to take advantage of a gap up the middle if they can get one past Hawthorne here. There's a tip back into the glove there. That's going to be strike 2. And Goodwin steps back in. It's a pitcher's count, 1-2. Pitch on its way, swing and a miss on the outer edge. Hawthorne's going to end the inning with a strikeout. We go to the bottom of the second. NPC in the driver's seat. 3-0 Nighthawks. Back in a moment right here on the Nighthawk Network.
Baseball is why I rise above alcohol and drugs.
The Arkansas Travelers Youth Foundation is the official public charity for the Arkansas Travelers. The Travs Youth Foundation helps kids get outside and play ball by breaking down barriers to participation. With rising costs and limited local opportunities, the obstacles are huge. The ATYF provides grants, college scholarships, and dozens of free community events designed to inspire the love of sports in the next generation. Visit Travs.com under the Community tab to find out how you can help donate, volunteer, and request aid.
Nighthawks come to bat with the lead in the bottom of the second inning. I'm Mark Oliver with National Park College. Coming to the plate for NPC, looking to extend on a 3-0 lead. It'll be Rachel Lawyer, Jordan Householder, and back to the top of the order with Kira Burkhart. Glad to have you with us today. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're excited to see. We'd love to give you some love on the broadcast today. Back in the circle for A-State number 23, Michaela Palmer. She works to finish her warm-ups here. Second-year Nighthawk Rachel Lawyer starts up shop for NPC here in the second. Rachel's family making the trip to Hot Springs today. They're here in the stands. And we're excited to see what Rachel can do this season for the ladies in blue. Lawyers had a pretty good fall, batting .375, including a triple, the only triple on the team, before this last game, where Macy Graves was able to get one. Palmer the pitcher, Lawyer the hitter. Here we go. First pitch, curves away outside, ball 1. Lawyer stands tall in the batter's box here. That one jamming her on the inside. She backs off of it for ball 2. Lawyer, the Nighthawk left fielder, awaits the next offering from Palmer. On its way. Strike 1 on a take at the shoulders. The count is 2-1. Palmer delivers a swing and a miss down low as Lawyer unable to connect. 2-2. On its way, the 2-2 swung through for strike 3. That's the first out of the inning and a strikeout for Michaela Palmer for the A-State Red Wolves. As Lawyer heads back to the dugout, that brings up Jordan Householder for the Nighthawks. The shortstop digs in, looking to add to a 3-0 lead here in the second. Palmer's first pitch a little bit too low, 1-0. Householder in game one, scoring the game-winning run, knocked in by Paige Attaway back in the 7th inning. She'll take a ball up high, 2-0. In the opener, Householder led off the 6th inning, with a base hit, able to get into scoring position so that Attaway could drive in the winning run. And there's a hard hit ball to the shortstop. The throw to first, Householder retired, 2 down here in the inning. So back to the top of the order we go, and the speedy Kira Burkhart comes to the plate. The center fielder reached on an error her first time up and was belted in on a 2-run homer from Macy Graves. First pitch, she'll swing at it, fouls it away toward the Red Wolf dugout. Count is 0-1 on Burkhart. Palmer has the one she wants. 0-1 delivery on its way, outer edge, missing the target, ball 1. Count even, 1 apiece. Burkhart at the ready at the back of the batter's box here. 2 outs, base is empty. She'll swing and drive that one straight to the glove of the awaiting shortstop. Tovar makes the play, and down go the Nighthawks in the second. 3-0 ball game heads to the third when we return on the Nighthawk Network.
Hot Springs was built on water and built to be enjoyed. Hot Springs, Arkansas. Soak it up.
The Arkansas Travelers Youth Foundation is the official public charity for the Arkansas Travelers. The Travs Youth Foundation helps kids get outside and play ball by breaking down barriers to participation. With rising costs and limited local opportunities, the obstacles are huge. The ATYF provides grants, college scholarships, and dozens of free community events designed to inspire the love of sports in the next generation. Visit Travs.com under the Community tab to find out how you can help donate, volunteer, and request aid.
Off to the third inning we go. Jaylee Hawthorne in the circle. And the ASU Red Wolves come to the plate here. Trying to light up for the scoreboard for the first time in this series today. And we're glad to have you along for the ride. Joining us on the broadcast today, it's the Brick LaBeouf Fan Club watching in Morgan City, Louisiana. Let's go, Nighthawks. Glad to have you with us today. First of many that will feature for Nighthawk softball this season. We could not be more excited to feature this talented team. Leading things off for Arkansas State, it'll be a pitcher versus pitcher matchup here. Michaela Palmer in the box here, facing off against Hawthorne. First pitch she sees, she swings away, fouls away, 0-1. Also due up later this inning, we'll see Madison Jones. And I believe we'll also see Jesse Latham. Oh, 1 drops low down in the dirt. Ball 1 on a good take by Palmer. Hawthorne being cheered on by the Nighthawk defense. 0-1 just missing outside for a ball. On its way, a foul ball back to the screen there. That brings things even 2-2. Palmer looking to win the battle here and get the Red Wolves on the base paths here in the third. Hawthorne ready, fires outside, coming up empty. This count is full. Hawthorne goes to work in the circle. Count is full. 3-2 pitch on its way. Got her on a swinging strike high in the zone. The curveball from Jaylee Hawthorne. It's a reason that she has a school record at Cutter Morning Star, and it comes with that curveball, the way that it rises from bottom to top. Not many can do what she does, and she does it well. A big strikeout there, taking care of the opposing pitcher for the first out of the inning. Fourth strikeout of the ball game for Hawthorne. With one away, here's Madison Jones. The Red Wolf catcher looking to put it in play. 0-1 offering on its way. That one sails just a little bit below the knees for ball one. The count is even. Hawthorne's next pitch on its way and trying to hit that top center of the strike zone, just coming up a little bit short, too high. Count is 2-1. Hawthorne looking rather relaxed in the circle, though. Locked in with a 3-0 lead. Here's the pitch on its way, now going north to south, trying at the knees, but coming up empty. 3 balls, 1 strike. A lot of patience from the catcher, Madison Jones, for A-State. Hawthorne winds and fires. There's a pop-up. Foul ball. And that catch is made in foul territory. James catches it at the dugout. I believe she pushed Coach Dory Cormier out of the way to make the play. Goes down for the second out of the inning. I'm sure it's fine as long as it results in an out, right? Great job by James. First pitch on its way to Jesse Latham, strike one. 2 outs, no one on for the Red Wolves in the third. Next pitch on its way, and that one's going to hit the batter. Latham heads on down to the bag. It's the second hit batter of the ball game from Hawthorne. It'll bring up the top of the order. Here comes Renata Tovar. Tovar reached on a base hit to start the ball game here in game 2 back in the first. She'll look to do it again with a runner on first. First pitch in, strike one. Pitch on its way and the curveball gets away. A little bit too high and a good eye by Tovar, 1-1. Here's a pop-up and a foul ball. No play for Moreno to make. The count goes to 1-2. Pitch on its way, ground ball to Householder. She'll field it, throw it to first. Hadley James digs it out. That's the third out of the inning. Red Wolves retired. They'll strand one. We go to the bottom of the inning. NPC leads 3-0 here at home. It's Nighthawk softball, and it continues next right here on the Nighthawk Network.
The Arkansas Travelers Youth Foundation is the official public charity for the Arkansas Travelers. The Travs Youth Foundation helps kids get outside and play ball by breaking down barriers to participation. With rising costs and limited local opportunities, the obstacles are huge. The ATYF provides grants, college scholarships, and dozens of free community events designed to inspire the love of sports in the next generation. Visit Travs.com under the Community tab to find out how you can help donate, volunteer, and request aid.
Hot Springs was built on water and built to be enjoyed. Hot Springs, Arkansas. Soak it up.
Coming to plate for National Park College in the bottom of the third, we'll see Paige Attaway, Macy Graves, and Caitlin Moreno. Nighthawks lead at 3-0, scoring all three in the bottom of the first. A two-run homer for Macy Graves and an RBI single for Brooke LaBeouf. I'm Mark Oliver with NPC. Out in the circle, Michaela Palmer for Arkansas State. Paige Attaway hit the walk-off game winner in Game 1 for the Nighthawks. We'll look to start off a rally here as NPC looks to build the lead some more. And they're going to bring the infield in, second base standing directly next to the pitcher. We've seen this defensive shift before out of the Red Wolves, and Attaway still found a way to beat it through that gap. Count is 0-1 on Attaway to lead things off in the third. On its way, a little blooper. Foul ball back to the screen. Attaway stays alive in the box 0-2. That ball's thrown away into the outfield. And they'll retrieve it and get it back into Palmer. Paige checks back in, count against her 0-2. Pitches on its way. There's a liner over to third. It's reeled in for the first out of the inning. That one was trailing into foul territory. ASU's Bree Garriga able to snag it for out number 1. Here's Macy Graves. Graves, who smashed 2 home runs in this series and a triple. The Game 1 winner in a complete game effort. She's had a great Tuesday here at the ballpark. First pitch to Graves, bounces in front of home plate. Here's the offering from Palmer, and it gets away from the pitcher. Count in favor of the hitter, Macy Graves, 2 balls, no strikes. As a breeze blows in from behind home plate. That's good news for hitters. The 2-0, down in the dirt, ball 3. Palmer and the Red Wolves trying to stay low in the zone to induce a potential pop-up and try to take care of a tough out here in Macy Graves. But they'll have to battle back in a big way from a 3-0 count here. Pitch is on its way. That's ball 4 on consecutive pitchers. Graves will reach. That's going to bring up Moreno, the catcher. Caitlin Moreno grounded out to shortstop in Tovar, her first time up today. First pitch to Moreno, and Graves takes off for second, no throw. She'll slide in safely into scoring position. Count is 1-0 back home. pitch down low, but it's reeled in by the catcher Jones to keep Macy Graves from advancing. Count now 2-0. Alexis Ortego awaiting in the on-deck circle for NPC. Here's the pitch, showing bunt, pulling back, and that ball gets away. Graves is going to head on over to third. And Moreno did pull back just in time. Count now 3-0. Here comes Coach Garriga to talk things over with his pitcher. I did not see anybody warming up in the bullpen for A-State. I believe this is simply just a visit to the circle. Some words of encouragement and a fist bump, and if you blinked, you missed it. The visit is over. Just trying to re-inspire some confidence in his hurler here. Macy Graves on third, 1 out in a 3-0 count back home on Caitlin Moreno. Pitch on its way, ball 4. That'll put him on the corners for NPC. The Nighthawks are threatening here in the bottom of the third. Back-to-back walks issued by Palmer. And here's Alexis Ortego, who has also walked once in this contest. She'll show bunt on first and third. She pulls back for strike 1. The corner infield was not expecting the bunt there, still playing back around normal field position. Ortego's quick enough to punish here. 0-1 on its way, and the runner's going to head off to second. Hard hit ground ball, backhanded, and everyone's going to be safe. Coming too far off the bag, however, are the Nighthawks. And that's going to take care of Moreno on the base path. So Moreno will be thrown out, overstepping second base. For the second out of the inning, Ortego will reach on what appears to go down as a fielder's choice here. Here's Brooke LaBeouf. Macy Graves does score on the play. A throw down to second after the first pitch here. Ortego in with a stolen base. 4-0 Nighthawks. A runner on second, and the count is 1-0 on LaBeouf. There's 2 outs in the inning. Palmer fires, and a foul ball back to the screen. LaBeouf with an RBI single, her first time up today. She'll look to do it again, try to add the lead. Count even, 1 apiece. Palmer has the one she wants. Jones set behind the plate there, and it's going to field ball 2. Palmer checks her wrist guard for the pitch. On its way, lift off and deep shot out to left. That one's going to score. Ortego. LaBeouf delivers again. Another RBI base hit. Ortego scores from second. It's 5-0 Nighthawks. Next up for NPC, here's Hadley James, the first baseman. First pitch, down in the dirt, and it gets away. LaBeouf will capitalize. Heads to second. James struck out her first time up today, looking for her first hit, looking to trade places with Brooke LaBeouf. Palmer checks her wrist guard for the pitch, has the one she wants. 1-0 offering on its way down in the dirt. Here's a play over at third. The throw not in time. The ball's going to get away. LaBeouf is safe. Aggressive base running from NPC. That time it pays off. As now LaBeouf threatens to come in. 2 outs in the inning. Hadley James looking to bring her home. The count is 2-0. Pitch is on its way and a swing and a miss. First strike of the at-bat for James. Palmer delivers, and that one's crushed foul. Two's on the board for NPC. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on third is LaBeouf. Palmer takes a good long look at the runner before getting set. 2-2 pitch on its way. Slow grounder, fielded, foul. And everyone's going to reset here. James looking to straighten it out as she steps back into the box. The 2-2 pitch outside, that's a ball, and the count is full. Three-two on its way, ball 4, that'll put him on the corners. Hadley James will reach for the first time in this contest, and the inning continues. Here comes Rachel Lawyer, and I believe we're going to have a pitching change for Arkansas State University. We'll take a break. New pitcher coming your way in just a moment right here on the Nighthawk Network.
What does it mean to be taken care of? And to know that the people around you are taken care of too? What does it feel like to trust that you'll be able to get health care, to prevent illness, and to help you heal? Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield has been taking care of Arkansans for more than 75 years, providing health insurance and peace of mind, so you and the ones you love can live your best life your whole life long. Take good care, Arkansas.
Hot Springs was built on water and built to be enjoyed. Hot Springs, Arkansas. Soak it up.
Back in action here in the bottom of the third inning. Arkansas State University will go to a new pitcher here. It's number 27, Gabby Baker. Baker's going to come in and try to stop some of the bleeding. NPC scoring 2 runs here in the bottom of the third inning. An RBI fielder's choice from Alexis Ortego. An RBI single from Brooke LaBeouf. Since recording a line out to start the inning against Paige Hadaway, it's been 5 straight Nighthawks to reach base. Graves, Moreno, Ortego, LaBeouf, and James. The next hitter up will be Rachel Lawyer. The second-year Nighthawk struck out her first time up, but looks to keep this inning alive with a 5-0 lead. Baker working to finish up her warm-ups here at Majestic Park in Hot Springs, and we're ready to resume here in the third inning. The hitter is Rachel Lawyer. Rachel steps in with runners on the corners for the Nighthawks. 2 down. First pitch from Baker's down in the dirt and taking off for second, James. It looks like it's going to hit Rachel Lawyer, and that'll load him. Here comes Jordan Householder. LaBeouf on third, James on second, Lawyer on first. Householder looking for a big hit here. Count is 1-0 after a ball in the dirt. Baker has the one she wants. She winds and throws. Strike 1 down the middle. Householder taking her time. As Jordan steps back into the box, cheating up near the top of the batter's box. An aggressive position, looking for an aggressive play. Here's the 1-1. That one sails away, and it's reeled in by the catcher, Jones. 2-1. Top of the lineup on deck with Kira Burkhart standing by. 2-1 pitch in for strike two. Baker looking to leave ducks on the pond here in the third. This will be a big pitch here for sure. 2-2 on its way, and that's going to bounce. It's going to hit Householder to bring in a run. Coming in is LaBeouf. It's the 6th run of the game for the Nighthawks. And here comes the top of the order with the speedy Kira Burkhart. Lawyer advances to second. Hadley James on third. First pitch to Burkhart, ball one. Burkhart reaching on an error in the first, lining out in the second. She bats for the third consecutive inning. The 1-0 to Burkhart misses outside. The Nighthawks cheering on Kiki Burkhart from the dugout. Looking for some third inning magic in a 6-0 ball game. The 2-0 drops low, 3-0. And the Nighthawks now threaten to walk in another run. James waiting in the wings over at third. There's a pitch down the middle. Baker hits her mark. 3 balls, 1 strike. Baker gets set in the circle, pitch on its way outside. Ball 4. Everyone takes a turn to the next base. It brings Hadley James home. 7-0 Nighthawks. And quickly, Coach Barriga is going to come out and talk things over with his hurler here. And I believe we'll have another pitching change. So Baker will be done after a few batters here. We'll pause for just a moment. A new hurler takes over for the Red Wolves. 7-0 Nighthawks here in the third. We'll be right back.
Football is why I rise above alcohol and drugs.
What does it mean to be taken care of? And to know that the people around you are taken care of too? What does it feel like to trust that you'll be able to get health care, to prevent illness, and to help you heal? Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield has been taking care of Arkansans for more than 75 years, providing health insurance and peace of mind, so you and the ones you love can live your best life your whole life long. Take good care, Arkansas.
The new pitcher for Arkansas State University will be number 13, Bree Garriga. NPC taking advantage in the box now, scoring 4 runs in this big third inning. The bases are loaded with 2 outs, and up to the plate is Paige Attaway, the number 2 hitter in the Nighthawk lineup. Rachel Lawyer on third, and that one's nearly going to hit her. Lawyer's going to come in on the pass ball and score the 8th run of the ball game. That'll leave runners in scoring position on second and third for the Nighthawks, who've reached that 8-run mark for the second consecutive game. Householder on third. Burkhart on second. We've batted around here in the third. Paige Attaway looking for her first hit of the contest. Count is 1-1. On its way, strike two, outer edge. And Garriga is one strike away from stopping the bleeding in the third. A 5-run bottom of the inning for the Nighthawks. Breeze blowing in from behind home plate, favoring the hitter. The 1-2, Attaway fires away, foul. And strike three is going to catch Attaway looking. That takes care of the Nighthawks here in the third, but not before 5 runs come across and the Nighthawks lead it 8-0. We go to the fourth here in Hot Springs. This is Nighthawk softball on the Nighthawk Network.
Hot Springs was built on water and built to be enjoyed. Hot Springs, Arkansas. Soak it up.
What does it mean to be taken care of? And to know that the people around you are taken care of too? What does it feel like to trust that you'll be able to get health care, to prevent illness, and to help you heal? Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield has been taking care of Arkansans for more than 75 years, providing health insurance and peace of mind, so you and the ones you love can live your best life your whole life long. Take good care, Arkansas.
It's the fourth inning here in Hot Springs. Jaylee Hawthorne back in the circle for Nighthawk Nation, now enjoying an 8-0 lead. 3 runs in the first, 5 in the third. NPC in the driver's seat trying to secure a series sweep over Arkansas State University today in Hot Springs. As we go to the fourth inning, we'll see the 2, 3, and 4 hitters for the Red Wolves: Avery Perry, Shemaya Moy, and Bree Garriga. Leading things off will be Perry, who's 0 for 1 today. A first inning strikeout, the only at-bat on her resume here in Game 2. Nighthawk catcher Caitlin Moreno calls out the alignment to the defense here. Infield slightly in at the corners. First pitch on its way, and it's popped up. Over to shortstop. Easy play for Jordan Householder. 1 pitch, 1 away here in the fourth. Next up for the Red Wolves, center fielder Shemaya Moy. Moy 0 for 1 with a strikeout today. She digs in against Hawthorne here in Game 2. Pitch on its way, and on the inside, called for strike 1. Hawthorne has the one she wants, but lets it go a little bit too early. It bounces off the turf, 1-1. Moreno ready behind home plate, 1-1 on its way, and it gets away from Hawthorne, 2-1. Count is 2-1 on Moy. Pitch on its way. A deep shot. Left field. Lawyer on the run. It bounces off the glove. And Moy will turn and head for second. And a good throw coming in from the outfielder. Nearly got the hitter there. as she stretched 1 into 2, but got there. Red Wolves in scoring position here in the 4th inning. Next up for A-State, the pitcher, Bree Garriga. First pitch from Hawthorne, and that one's lasered to left and foul. Back into the box is Garriga, and she's in the top right corner of the batter's box, ready to make a play and bring in the first Red Wolf run of the series. Swing and a miss there, comes up empty, 0-2. As Hawthorne retreats to the circle. Here's the pitch, and there's a high fly ball out to left center field. The catch is made. Burkhart scoops over, makes the grab, and there's 2 down in the top of the 4th. With 2 outs in the inning, here comes Bryn Davis. The designated player in today's contest, Davis looking to bring in Moy from second. There's 2 outs in the 4th. First pitch popped up, foul ball out of play. Everyone will reset at home plate with Bryn Davis facing an 0-1 count. There's a high fly ball out towards center field, right into the waiting arms of Burkhart, who's going to reel it in and take care of business against the Red Wolves here in the 4th. We'll go to the bottom of the inning. Nighthawks lead 8-0 right here on the Nighthawk Network.
The Arkansas Travelers Youth Foundation is the official public charity for the Arkansas Travelers. The Travs Youth Foundation helps kids get outside and play ball by breaking down barriers to participation. With rising costs and limited local opportunities, the obstacles are huge. The ATYF provides grants, college scholarships, and dozens of free community events designed to inspire the love of sports in the next generation. Visit Travs.com under the Community tab to find out how you can help donate, volunteer, and request aid.
Baseball is how I rise above alcohol and drugs.
It's the bottom of the 4th inning, and the Nighthawks will come to the bat, trying to add to an 8-run lead. 3, 4, and 5 hitters due up for NPC: Macy Graves, Caitlin Moreno, and Alexis Ortego. I'm Mark Oliver with National Park College. Big weekend coming up for NPC. Team will be on the road Friday at Texas A&M, Texarkana, and then the fall finale coming up on Saturday at Louisiana Tech University. It's been a great fall getting a chance to see this team in action. Some of these new freshman faces who will certainly make a huge impact in the upcoming 2026 campaign. We're excited to see what this team does under the leadership of Coach Dory here at NPC. Macy Graves will start things off for the home team here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Graves with a 2-run home run and a walk in this contest, scoring twice. She'll take strike 1 on the first pitch thrown from Garriga. Garriga winds and fires the 0-1. Same plays, same result, strike 2. Graves to the top right corner of the batter's box here. 0-2 on its way, and she'll swing to protect herself. Foul that one away. Stays alive in the count with 2 strikes on her. Garriga has the one she wants. Wines fires, and there's a deep fly ball out to center field. It's her 3rd homer of the day. Macy Graves will touch them all for National Park College. When you're hot, and no one's bat's been hotter than number 14 today. Macy Graves, a leadoff home run here in the 4th. It's 9-0 Nighthawks. Next up, Caitlin Moreno, the Nighthawk catcher. And PC trying to add those insurance runs, trying to set up a do-or-die top of the 5th inning for the Red Wolves. They're well on their way to doing so. That one's going to hit Moreno. And the Nighthawks have another base runner here. And I believe they may come and check out Moreno here, just make sure she's okay. It looks like it got her in the hand. She'll shake it off and stand tall at first base. So Moreno reaches on a hit by a pitch. Next up, Alexis Ortego. Ortego's reached twice in this one with a walk, a fielder's choice, has an RBI, a stolen base, and a run scored. There are no outs in this 4th inning. Garriga's pitch on its way, outer edge, ball 1, a near miss. And PC Athletic Director Rich Thompson out going on a little scavenger hunt, trying to find Macy Graves' home run ball. We'll see if he comes up with it. On the inside, there's a strike on a take by Ortego, 1-1. Garriga wheels and deals too high in the zone, 2-1. The breeze blows here at the ballpark, and like we've talked about, it's been blowing from the backstop inward. That favors the long ball, and we've seen 3 of them from Macy Graves. We've seen 1 from Moreno today. 2-1 on its way, bounces in the dirt, and taking off for second will be Moreno. 3-1 on Alexis Ortego. No outs here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Down the middle, get a swinging strike there. The count goes full. Now on Lex. A big pitch here for Garriga coming up. The 3-2 swing and a miss. Ortego down on strikes. She's retired for the first time today. 1 out in the 4th inning. Next up for National Park College, Brooke LaBeouf. The owner of 2 RBI singles in this one. She's also scored a run, and she's looking to do it again here. LaBeouf takes strike 1 down the middle. Count is 0-1 on LaBeouf. On its way, got a piece of it, fouled it back to the screen. Garriga has the one she wants. Pitch on its way, a little bit too high. And taking off for third will be Moreno, who slides in safely. LaBeouf stands ready to rock in the batter's box. Count 1-2. Moreno's on third with one away for the Nighthawks. Here's the pitch, and that one bounces away from the catcher. Moreno will stay put. Count even at 2 apiece as LaBeouf continues to battle. On its way, another foul ball. Connection down the third base line and foul. A hard hit ground ball just on the wrong side of the white line for Brooke. The count remains 2-2. Garriga's pitch down in the dirt. Count is full. And we're happy to report that Rich Thompson found the home run ball. Payoff pitch on its way, strike 3. Down goes LaBeouf, and that's a big out to get if you're A-State. Disrupting the rhythm of a young lady that's had a lot of consistency at the plate today here in Game 2. It's back-to-back strikeouts for Garriga and the Red Wolves. And NPC is going to go to a pinch hitter here. It's Emma Sowell. Sowell's going to step in and try to extend this lead for National Park. Sowell batting in place of Hadley James. Count is 1-0. On its way up and in, and a good eye, ball 2. And another pitch on the outside there. And quickly, Sowell ahead in the count 3-0. Garriga trying to battle back from inside the circle. 3-0 delivery. That will be ball 4. Sowell heads down to the first base bag. And the pinch hit opportunity is successful for the Nighthawks. They keep it going. Here comes Rachel Lawyer. Lawyer was hit by a pitch, scored a runner last time up. She bats with 2 away. On its way, strike 1 up high in the zone near the shoulders. Lawyer at the ready, trying to light up the scoreboard once again for the Nighthawks. 1 run across already here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Here's the 0-1. She got a piece of it, a foul ball. The 0-2 high in the zone, and Sowell's going to take second. No throw. Not wanting to allow the potential double steal. Moreno remains at third. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Rachel Lawyer. On its way, deep shot into the gap. That ball is down. It's off the wall. Moreno scores. Sowell scores. How about a 2-run double, Rachel Lawyer? NPC adds 2 more to the scoreboard. It's 11-0. Lawyer with a big shot. Her family watching and cheering her on there after a big opportunity. Comes up in the clutch for number 19. Here's Jordan Householder now, looking to keep it going. Householder was hit by a pitcher first time up. That ball's thrown into the outfield, and Lawyer's going to head home for the 12th run of the ball game. Aggressive base running pays off yet again for the Nighthawks here. Lawyer is back to the dugout. The count is 1-0 on Jordan Householder. Feeling a little bit lonely with the bases empty. Excuse me, count 0-1. Garriga's pitch gets away. Count even, 1 apiece. A 4-run 4th inning. Top of the lineup looming. Kira Burkhardt on deck. The 1-1 is too high for ball 2. Here's the pitch. Ground ball down the third baseline. The scoop, the throw, and the side is retired. We go to the top of the 5th inning where it's do or die for the Red Wolves here in Game 2. That's next, right here on the Nighthawk Network.
What does it mean to be taken care of? And to know that the people around you are taken care of too. What does it feel like to trust that you'll be able to get health care, to prevent illness, and to help you heal? Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield has been taking care of Arkansans for more than 75 years, providing health insurance and peace of mind, so you and the ones you love can live your best life your whole life long. Take good care, Arkansas.
Basketball is why I rise above alcohol and drugs.
Fifth inning is here. Jaylee Hawthorne looking to shut the door on the Arkansas State Red Wolves here in Game 2. I'm Mark Oliver with National Park College, and we're glad to have you with us for the ride today. It will be a great year for Nighthawk softball. If today's series is any indication, we believe that Coach Dory Cormier has put the right pieces in place to make history with this year's squad. And we're excited to be with you every step of the way this season. Is it January yet? No, it's not, but it will be here in the blink of an eye. Starting things off for Arkansas State here in the inning, Kylie Hodge will pinch hit. First pitch into Hodge, and a very slow off-speed pitch. In for strike 1. Hodge batting in place of Gabby Baker in the lineup here. Just trying to generate some offense, trying to put a run up on the scoreboard. Count now even, 1-1. Hawthorne fires, misses, down low. And it's back to the drawing board in the circle, 2-1. On its way. There's a liftoff into right center field. That one's going to go all the way to the wall. And turning and heading for second will be the hitter, Kylie Hodge. It's a leadoff double for Arkansas State University here in the fifth. With their back against the wall, A-State looking for a little late game magic. Here in game two, here's Allie Goodwin. Goodwin 0 for 1 with a strikeout today. Hawthorne gets the one she wants. She's ready in the circle. First pitch, too high. Reeled in by Moreno, and a great job in doing so. Ball one. Goodwin gets the sign to swing away. Up and in, Hawthorne hits the corner. Strike one, and that evens it up. Hawthorne winds and fires and gets the foul ball swing. 1-2 on Goodwin. Hawthorne looking for another strikeout on her day today. Fires one in, a liner over to first, reeled in by Emma Sowell. That'll be the first out of the inning. It'll be Mandy Smith stepping in for the Red Wolves here. One out, one on, runner on second. And she'll take ball one on the first pitch from Jaylee Hawthorne. On its way, liftoff out towards center field. Burkhart there to reel it in for the second out of the inning. Seen a lot of shots out to center field. Burkhart turning on those jets, that speed. And she can cover a lot of ground out there. When it looks like there's gaps, there's really not. Two outs in the inning, and here's Madison Jones, the catcher. The Nighthawks looking to lock it up here in game two of our doubleheader today. With a runner on second, that one out to center field. Burkhart fields it on a one-hopper. Here comes the throw in, and they'll hold the runners at the corners. A two-out base hit for Jones, and the inning continues. I believe we'll see Cameron Floyd for the first time today for the Red Wolves here. Caitlin Moreno gives the first and third call to the Nighthawks. Floyd steps in. Hawthorne's first pitch a little high. Corner infielders scooting in just a little bit here. 1-0 offering, too high, 2-0. The Red Wolves would need 5 runs to keep this game going. On its way, another miss, 3-0. Second base is open. If Floyd's able to stay patient, could load him for the top of the order. And there's a strike down the middle. Hawthorne stays true. Fires a fastball for the 3-1. And another one right down the middle to battle back. The count is full. 2 on, 2 outs, full count. Here we go. Payoff pitch on the way. Ground ball to second. Graves to first. Ball's bobbled, but the play is made. That'll do it here in Hot Springs. National Park College will defeat Arkansas State University. Final score in Game 2, 12-0. Safe travels to our friends from Jonesboro on the trip back home to Northeast Arkansas. I'm Mark Oliver with National Park College. Your winning pitcher today, Jaylee Hawthorne for the National Park College Nighthawks. Thank you so much for tuning in to this edition of Nighthawk Softball on the Nighthawk Network. Be sure to like and subscribe so that you get notified every time we go live this season. It's our final home game of the 2025 fall campaign, but a bright future ahead for 2026. We can't wait to get back on the field in January. We leave you from the ballpark. Nighthawks win Game 1, 8-0, and come up victorious 12-0 in the finale. I'm Mark Oliver. This one's for the Nighthawks. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching on the Nighthawk Network.